Hello everyone, and welcome back to Conquer the Frontier at the New Frontier. We have reached episode number 10, and it's now October, which means we're starting to see some of the autumnal colours kick in. And the first job that Nordic and I have to do this morning is some wood chipping, as the heating plant that you'll see just in the distance with the trailer there has emptied, so we are not getting our regular feed of electricity monies. So yes, we will need to top that up. So I'm going to hop in the tractor. I think Nordic is jumping in the pickup truck to go and attach to the trailer. Yes, we can hitch the tractor up to the wood chipper and get that underway. So let's hop in, fire up. We can drop the rear weight off. There we go, and we'll just need to lift up the fork and such so we can actually get out of here without clipping the ground. Yes, we'll attach to the wood chipper, get a good batch of wood chips underway. I think I've just pushed it to a different orientation. Let me just line myself up here. So yeah, we'll do a full trailer load's worth of wood chips. And then the plan is today that Nordic and I are going to do a little bit more logging, because we did plan to last month to try and get enough money to buy and build a sawmill, but unfortunately we didn't manage it last time, as we could only buy our shed with the trees that we had cut down. I think Nordic is just going to line up a little bit. There we go. So yes, we'll be doing some more logging today to try and afford 35,000, which will be for our sawmill. But then we might actually try and get to about 50,000 so we can buy a new mower. And the main reason for that is it's October, so it's going to be our last chance to do any mowing to add to our little silage bunker that we have got. And if we get a good cut of grass in, we can get that compacted and covered up for the winter, so we should have some silage in a month. But that's enough talking. Let's get this wood chipping done, and then we can turn our attention to some more logging. Excellent. Always a very quick job wood chipping, and Nordic has emptied a full load into the heating plant, so that's back up and running now. We've got the tractor attached to the winch with the log grab, and then we've just got the pickup lined up to the wood trailer. So we are good to go. Nordic is going to be doing the winching this morning. I'm going to be doing the chopping of the lodgepoles. And yeah, probably do some loading after we are done with that. So let's venture in. I think we're going to go into this section. Oh, there's a little deer there. Probably going to be disturbed by me walking in this area. Sorry, dear. But yes, let's head on in. And we want to be searching for some lodgepole pines, as they are the most profitable. Might be quite hard to spot them in this fog. I'll do my best. I think I can see one here. Yes, that looks to be one, so let's get the trusty axe out. There we go. This should say lodgepole pine, 36.3 meters. These are beastly trees. They're very, very large trees, and I need to sort of find somewhere that this can fall. I'm going to chop this tree down, I think, first of all. And yes, once we have the sawmill, Nordic and I will have to do the felling of some other trees so we can actually get them into the sawmill. And with the sawmill so close, it doesn't really matter which trees we cut down. Anything will go. And that can just contribute to the wood in the sawmill. Right, I think I've... Oh. Managed to perfectly hit the tree. I couldn't do that again if I tried. So let's cut this one down then, to make our lives a little bit easier. There we go. Right, got a couple of extra trees. But I'm going to focus on chopping some down, and then they'll be ready for Nordic to come and winch. And then, yeah, we'll see where we're up to. Well, here we go. We've cut down some lodge poles, winched them out. The pile actually looks a lot smaller when looking at it from this angle. But we have cut down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lodge poles. Looks like 3 are the longer and larger lodge poles, and then the others, 2, 4, 5, are the shorter ones. So yeah, that's not too bad at all. Right, Nordic is in position with the trailer to do some of the receiving, and I am going to be doing the loading. So let's hop in the Massey, get her fired up, and oh yeah, looks like we are going to have to fuel and service the Massey. Not before long, because yeah, we want to keep this in good nick, and if it's not in good nick, it's probably going to start to cause us some problems. Speaking of problems, we've got some logs to load off of the ground, which is going to be very fun and entertaining, I'm sure. So better concentrate and yeah, get a load underway. So we can open up the grab, and yeah, I think it's going to be trying to just attack this from above. But yeah, we'll see how well we can do. Alright, leave this with us. We'll hopefully get a good couple of loads over to the sawmill and have enough money for our new sawmill. Well, we have finished loading the 2 piles, or 2 loads worth, and Nordic and I are just driving the second load over to the sawmill now. And I must have misjudged how long the tips were going to be on these long sections here, and luckily they just about clear the roof of the pickup cab, so yeah, not going to be losing any paintwork to these logs, but yeah, maybe they'll give us a little bit of extra money having a extra piece on the end there, which is longer than the trailer. But yes, we are up to 44,000, so this trailer load is gonna more than clear the amount that we needed. We needed just sort of sub of 50,000, so that is going to be perfect for us to then be able to buy our sawmill and then a new mower, which will be nice to try out this afternoon. Right, we've made it back for the next trip. We will hop out. Nordic is going to reverse in, and we can see how much we're going to make from this. I reckon it's going to be around 13,000 on that load. 12,853. Wasn't too far off. Right, we can hop in, head back, and we can build our sawmill. And we've made it back. So let's build our sawmill. I think we're going to head somewhere over here to build it. Probably next to our heating plant. And there it is. We've placed it next to the heating plant because this sawmill can actually take wood chips as input, which is very, very handy. But I think predominantly we're going to be filling it full of wood. And that means that we probably want to get a few logs winched into it. And yeah, we can just cut down any old tree to get that inputted. But let's take a little look at it. So the sawmill joins the Creekside Farm real estate. And as you can see, we've got a few recipes. Well, 2 sets of recipes. For wood, we can make planks long, planks and wood beams. So that is obviously the wood recipe. And then we have wood chips, where again we can make planks long, planks and wood beams. And yeah, I think it's a fair old recipe. So 41 wood makes 27 planks, and then 82 wood chips makes 27 planks. So yeah, slightly more wood chips, which is understandable to make the various goods. But yeah, we need to get this stocked up with a little bit of wood. It looks like it could take 14,000 litres, which isn't much, but yeah, we could fill it quite quickly, I think. Okay, I think we have elected this patch of trees at the end of the field, which we hadn't cut because we start to focus on lodgepoles. So Nordic is going to start felling some of those, and I'm going to go grab the tractor again, and we'll get the winch, and what we'll do is we'll winch them over to the sawmill and get them loaded in. It's yeah, 14,000 litres as mentioned, so not too much storage capacity, but we can always just store wood alongside the sawmill, so yeah, it's not going to be too much of an issue. Right, we can lower the rear bucket and drop that off, grab the winch instead. There we go, and yeah, we can go grab some trees. Well, it's been a little bit of a slow trip over here with these 2 trees. The tractor is struggling quite a bit, but hopefully we should spawn these in. Oh, I think it has taken both trees, but only a portion of the second one, so I imagine it is full. Let me just see if I can winch this any further. Maybe the first tree going in disconnected this one, so there we go. Control K. Right, that has spawned, so we have all the trees that we've cut down in there, and I think Nordic said that it was about 5,000 litres full before we put those 2 trees in there, so I imagine it's probably up to about 8 or 10,000 now. But we can park up the tractor and, well, actually we just need to drop off the winch because, yes, we have some needs of this tractor this afternoon. We're going to be doing some mowing. So let's drop off the winch and the front loader as well. Okay, we can take a little inspect. Oh yes, 10,214 litres, and I think Nordic has started all of the wood processes. So yeah, wood planks long, wood planks and wood beams. They are all active, and they should be making all of these products, which we are going to store for the time being. And yeah, I think once we've got enough, we will obviously take those to sell, and it should be more profitable than just selling the raw wood. Nordic is grabbing the pickup. I am hopping in the tractor. We're going to go buy a different mower. One that is a bit faster, a bit wider. I think we'll keep the other mower for now. Might be looking to sell that at some point later. We better get a head start because Nordic's going to be quite quick with the pickup. Ah yes, I can hear Nordic behind me. And it's quite nice to see the autumnal colours coming in to the frontier. And yes, this is our last opportunity to mow grass, so I think Nordic has gone for the overtake. He will probably buy the mower for us so we can just come along and pick it up. Oh, it's particularly autumnal around here. We've got orange trees, and I think I can see poppies growing in the grass, which is always nice. Yes, this is the last opportunity really for us to mow any grass before the winter kicks in, and I wonder what kind of winter we are going to have. Could potentially be a cold one, or we might even get some snow. We'll have to wait and see. The weather seems fairly tame in the new frontier. Alrighty ho, here we go, our new mower, and it is, I think, part of the Class Disco pack. I can't remember this exact model, but I think we've gone for the biggest one, which was 12,000. Yes, the Disco 32. Fantastic. And yeah, luckily our tractor can cope without a front weight, so that is very good. But yeah, we will head off back to the patch of grass that we are going to mow up. And then Nordic is going to do the windrowing, and then we will have to grab the forage wagon to collect up all the grass to get it into our little pile. Okay, I think it's over to this right hand side where Nordic and I were eyeing up the grass to mow. We don't want to mow too big a space because obviously that means we're going to have our work cut out for ourselves to do all the windrowing and then the forage collecting. I think the border of our land is here, so I might just open up the mini-map. Yes, there we go. We can see the line that we are driving close to. So that is fair enough. I think what I might do is actually go this way, so I'm not driving in the grass that I plan to mow. So let's unfold the mower. There we go. We'll fold out to the right. And yeah, only needed 50 horsepower to run this, so that's pretty good. We can switch it on, lower away, and I'm hoping that this grass is going to be good enough quality to leave. Yes, there we go. It's actually mowing quite a large portion of grass, which is really, really nice to see. And seems to be leaving a little bit of stubbly bits. That's obviously the shorter grass that is just not optimal to cut. So yeah, I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a small sort of circular field, go on the inside of these trees and down towards where our sort of border area is, and then we can swing a right here, there we go, and go back following the line. And yeah, we don't want to cut too much because, yes, it will just be a very large job for us. But yeah, I'm going to finish off this mowing, and Nordic's going to do the windrowing, and then we'll grab the forage wagon. There we go. We have collected all the grass. We've got 17,648 litres. So yeah, I think Nordic's just come to inspect just how big the volume of grass is that we have collected. Nordic's done some fantastic windrowing, which made my life nice and easy. Didn't have to do too many wild manoeuvres to collect all that up. It was nice and neat. He'll be speeding off to go drop off the windrower, and we'll probably want a good run up into our silage bunker, because I seem to recall there is a rather large pile in the middle of it, and yeah, we want to be making sure we dump this in the middle as well. And we will have to get to compacting. Maybe we can quickly compact today and get it covered up, or save that for another job, because we're going to have a fair amount of time over winter to deal with some of these other jobs. So let's just swing in and go for it. I'm hoping we are going to be able to crush this down by a considerable amount. Oh dear. I've completely beached ourselves. Well, that was a bit silly of me. Right, we'll attack from the side instead, and yes, work our way through to the middle here. Right, I think we can probably get this unloaded. There we go. Right, try to do that as best I can, and it's looking pretty good. We have a rather large pile that is there, so that is pretty good. I think what I'll do is I'll go park up the forage wagon, as we're not going to be needing that. Okay, forage wagon dropped off, and we can actually just leave the tractor here. Perfect. Right, well, the sun is starting to set as the hours do shrink in the autumn and winter time. We don't get as much light, so yeah, it is all good and dandy. Now, one thing I should mention is that last time we did talk about fertilising Albert Park, which is our newest field that has the barley in, which we drilled last time. But the fertilisation of that field seems to be alright at the moment as is. So Nordic and I are just going to leave that for now. Let's just take a quick look at our pile to see how much we have got to compact. In the coming months, we have got 37,064 litres, 36% compacted, so not going to be too much of a job to get that compacted. But right, let's head over to our sawmill. You can hear it whirring away and busy making wood goods. So yeah, look forward to reaping some of the profits from that in the future. But that is it for today. I hope you have enjoyed watching. If you have, remember to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. If you've got any tips, tricks, or things you'd like us to do, then feel free to leave a comment. And as always, check out Nordic's channel for his perspective of today's session. All that's left to say is I hope to see you again next time on Conquer the Frontier. And until then, catch you later. Cheers all. Bye bye.